You know, we talk a lot, don't we, especially around New Year time, about goal setting for a new year. And we set goals and we then set out to try and achieve that goal. And that's noble and good and so on and so on. But I think there is a better way to frame what we're trying to achieve through setting of goals. And I would call that methodology habit stacking. Habit stacking, where we stack small habits on top of each other, and incrementally over time, that stacking up of those habits become the achievement of a goal. But we didn't achieve it by setting a goal 6 months from now to achieve this. That's often what we do with our New Year's resolutions, which is why they don't work. The goals are set somewhere in the future, and you kind of have to, drag yourself to there. I think habit stacking is something much more in your immediate control day in, day out. And it is not such a massive, overwhelming idea that discourages you, and you get down on yourself when you're weak in your willpower to move you towards your weight loss goal or your mood management goal or your handling finance goal. When that is not going so well, you give yourself a hard time and try harder. And I think we overestimate the power of willpower and we underestimate the power of habit stacking. That to stack up a habit day in, day out, to just do one thing repetitively that is not 6 months off and how does this contribute to that. Don't think about future. Don't think about, is this going to result in that a year from now? If you'll just day in, day out, stack up habits of behavior, of ways of thinking and relating and doing and being, whatever it may be, to stack up that habit day in, day out, you will find habit stacking will become the greatest strategy for achieving goals you've ever done. So I think we have to lessen the importance of the idea and the language of goals and experiment with the new language and new idea I'm suggesting to you of what I call habit stacking, stacking up habitual behaviors that produce changes and outcomes and goal achievements in your life without the traditional approach of let's set a goal and try and achieve it over the time between now and when I get there, a year, 6 months or whatever from now. Try and experiment with habit stacking. It's much more accessible to all of us to take a little habit and every day stack it up, do it again, do it again, do it again. And weeks, months from now, you'll look back and think, wow, I've had a huge breakthrough there, but it didn't feel painful. It didn't feel like it was a quantum leap I was trying to make. It didn't feel like a battle with my willpower. It's just every day I just did one or two simple things that weren't a huge cost to me, weren't dramatic, wasn't a big demand that I felt, but those daily stackings of habits are changing the trajectory of your life to an outcome that you've told yourself I can only get by willpower and trying to set a goal and reach it in a certain time. Nothing wrong with goal setting, but I think the language has become unhelpful to us, and our associations around that have become unhelpful. So try habit stacking versus goal setting is really what this idea is about.